What's going on out there, guys? It's your boy Newbie. Thank you for joining me. This is the 11th episode, which means it's my 11th appearance. Today I got a fun one for us. We're going to be talking about 5 Venom spec books to be on the lookout for. I'm thinking these are really affordable. Some of them are raising in price, so it's probably best that I do this video now. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe, like, notification bell, leave a comment, let me know what you think about the books. I'm always loving the feedback. So guys, without further ado, let's go on to the first book, book number 5. Alright guys, the first book on this list is number 5, and we're going to start with Venom and Carnage number 1. Now this is the first appearance of Patrick Mulligan, who later turns into Toxin. White cover, really nice book, a lot of good artwork. The movie's coming. There have been some pictures leaked in the Venom and Carnage movie of a police officer with the tag Mulligan, so there is speculation that that's something to be on the lookout for. I don't know if Toxin comes, but it might. You never know. This is one of those books as well that it's just Patrick Mulligan who later becomes Toxin, so you probably want to get the book where he actually is Toxin. So at number 5 we got Venom and Carnage number 1. Alright guys, so at number 4, I might have hinted at it in the number 5 spot, but this is Venom and Carnage number 2. This is the first full appearance of Toxin, who is Patrick Mulligan. Definitely a character you could see, depending on if they go the symbiote route and with the null thing, things like that. So it's not crazy to think we won't see him. I would recommend getting both books, number 1 and number 2, so you kind of have, Patrick Mulligan and then who he becomes, which is Toxin. Popular symbiote, grab them both, like I said. Yeah, guys, we could see him, you never know. So at number 4, we have Venom and Carnage, number 2. Okay, so at number 3, this book might be a little hard to find, but it's Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man 19. It's a white cover, it's got some red writing, it's got Venom on the cover, and he's saying, "I'm back," and like kind of one of those bubbles. This is important because this is the book where Harry Osborn becomes Venom. This is basically what happened in the video game. Not saying that it could happen in the MCU or in the movie screens and things like that, but it is something that you never know. Harry Osborn is most likely coming in the next couple movies or in the future. Venom has attached himself to so many characters that you never know. Like I said, I know it's in the video game, but it's a book you want to be on the lookout for. They're scarce. You don't find these a lot, so be on the lookout for. It is affordable, and affordable I mean under $100. I think the last one I saw was $50, so keep that in mind. So at number 3, guys, I have Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man 19. Okay, so at number 2, we have a book that I'm personally looking for right now. It's Spider-Gwen 24. This is when Spider-Gwen becomes Spider-Gwen. It's when basically the symbiote takes over and she becomes the Venom version of herself. There's multiple covers, so I'm going to say this once just so there's no confusion, because especially if you're a new comic book collector and you're trying to get the hottest books and things like that, just be careful. There's multiple prints. The one that you really want to look for is the black cover. Spider-Gwen is there. She's getting taken over by the symbiote, and the letters are in white. The title is in white. There is a blue one, so just be on the lookout for that, because some guys will try to scam you and things like that. There's multiple covers where there's 4, I think, where she's basically just in the street, in street clothes, one with blonde hair, one in the black suit, things like that. There are some that are valuable, but the one that you really want to have is the cover A. So be on the lookout for this. This is a hot book. I think it's going to rise. Well, 2 weeks ago, I turned down an offer to buy it at $40. Now I'm paying because it's almost doubled. She's in the Spider universe with Miles Morales. He's hot. She's hot. This book could blow up at some point, especially being a black cover. It's a beautiful cover. So guys, at number 2, we have Spider-Gwen 24. All right, guys, we made it to number 1. Before I go on, don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, notification bell, and let me know what you think in the comments. I love hearing your feedback, so keep it up. So at number 1, now I apologize in advance because this is not a book I would deem affordable, but it is a book that I'm preaching to people to go grab. But it's Secret Wars 8. I think Tom Holland or whatever Spider-Man in the future will have the black suit. It's coming. I also think Secret Wars is coming, so that's a double hit. Things like that are important. It's a sharp book. There's newsstand editions. There's the Spidey logo editions. Grab whichever one you feel. I know there's a ton of people that like the newsstand edition. I myself have the Spidey logo one, the direct version, so it doesn't matter. I also think that this is an important book because it's going to happen. Tom Holland eventually will have the black suit. I think it's coming sooner than later. If you are grabbing this book, I would also recommend grabbing ASM 252, which is the first time the black suit is worn in the Amazing Spider-Man run. So definitely two books that I would pair up. Again, it's $200 to $250 around that price range, but who knows? If the event does happen and Tom Holland or whatever Spider-Man at that time does have the black suit, you could see the jump at doubling, maybe tripling. You never know. It's just spec, right? So at number one, guys, I know it's pricey, but it's Secret Wars 8. Well, that's it for me, guys. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And as always, I'll see you next time. This was episode 11.